hopefully costing the same too. For the I-Team, I'm Xavier Hershevitz, News Center 7.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with meteorologist Robert Gauthreaux III.
It has been a busy night. Tornado warnings, severe weather. I mean, you finally get a break, but...
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, I think we should get a break, too, from the rowdy weather and the heat and humidity. We're actually going to have some cooler, drier air coming in, so it should feel pretty nice. Although we had a little bit of gusty air coming in earlier. The National Weather Service actually recorded a microburst at the airport in Wilmington. Now, what that is you have a thunderstorm, you have an updraft in the thunderstorm, and that's what builds it up, that's what intensifies it. But eventually, that updraft begins to weaken, and you get cold, rain-cooled air in the storm, and cold, dense air, I should say. And that dense air eventually has to give way as the updraft weakens, and eventually falls to the ground, and it's almost like pancake batter. I think maybe that's why I'm in the mood for pancakes, y'all. I've been thinking of microbursts all day. You can see here, that can produce some really strong wind gusts. And when it's less than 2.5 miles wide in diameter anyway, that's when it's called a microburst. And that's what they recorded. They recorded 71 mile per hour winds because of a microburst there at the airport, in Wilmington anyway, not the Dayton airport. Temperatures right now, 71 degrees in Dayton. It's in the 60s in our northern counties. Wapakoneta, you can see 68, 66 in Bellefontaine. And we're probably still going to be a touch muggy overnight, so our temperatures aren't going to drop much more than this. But that humidity is going to be dropping here soon, and that will lead to a cooler day, quote unquote, on Friday. Temperatures struggling to reach the 80s, and then just a dry feel. You'll notice already that the winds are light, but a lot of these arrows are coming in from the northwest. So the wind has shifted, the cold front has passed the region, and it should feel fairly comfortable. But if you look at the muggy meter, we're still looking at a lot of orange across the region. So we'll keep that humidity a bit overnight. That's why it'll be harder for that temperature to drop. Might even see a little bit of fog in the morning, especially if you saw heavy rain. So I wouldn't rule out the chance for some fog, say in Clinton County, for example. Now here's the line of storms now. The last hour or so really has weakened quite a bit. You do see some light showers here in our southern counties, Warren County, Clinton County. Looks like some of the heavier storms are down just to the southeast of the viewing area. As far as storm reports, we actually had the large hail we talked about near Indian Lake. You can see 1.5-inch hail. It's about $50 size hail. And then there's that microburst right at the airport, recorded 71 mile per hour winds just outside Wilmington. So it was a bit busy. Now here's the futurecast. I'm not going to stop it. I'm going to let it go as far as it can. And you tell me if you see any rainfall. Nope. I'm not seeing any tonight. I'm not seeing any tomorrow. I do see some passing clouds, but we're not seeing any rainfall. So we are looking at a dry weekend. If you have plans outside as well, it should feel fantastic for at least mid to late July with that low humidity. Here's the 7-day forecast. It's generally a dry forecast. Monday and Tuesday, a storm is possible. You'll notice with the low humidity too, temperatures are going to drop in the low 60s Saturday and Sunday, perhaps even upper 50s, say in Auglaize County, Mercer County. Into next week, the heat and humidity comes back with a vengeance, with highs in the low 90s, lows in the low 70s.
Sounds good, Robert. The Center Point Energy Dayton Air Show is just 2 days away, and one of the planes that will be there is Dream Flights.